This is KOOP HD1 HD3 Hornsby, radio for people, not for profit. Welcome to Volumes, the Austin Public Library radio show. Each week, we explore how your library is more than books. The library is knowledge, technology, and inspiration for our community.
Hello, Austin, Texas. It's 2:30, and that means we are on the air. This is Volumes, the Austin Public Library radio show. And I'm Mike Wheat, your host. And today we have some serial guests, repeat offenders, you might say. Zarissa Cline from the Central Library, our reference librarian, Ayne Ray from Southeast, but temporarily the Dove Springs Rec Center.
That's correct.
While we're renovating that building. They are here to talk with me today about the summer reading program.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's getting hot out there, which means it's summer, and it's time for summer fun. So yeah, you guys are pretty much spearheading a lot of this programming, coordination, and whatever. So first off, congratulations. Good job.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah, it looks like a great list of events here.
It's going to be a great summer, lots of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll talk about some other programs that are available beyond this Book Your Summer program that are available for adults too near the end. But first, hi Zarissa, hi Ayne, welcome. We're happy to have you guys back on the show. Let's get up to date. A lot of things have happened since you were on the show. Anything in particular?
Well, there's a new library down on Cesar Chavez.
You might have heard of that.
I don't know.
It was a few people have come by. It's about 100,000 people a month.
Is that our current
That's
count?
our current estimate. About 100,000 folks are coming in per month.
And you feel it. It's really fun to come to work and see almost every square inch used in that new central building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shared learning rooms are full of entrepreneurs, students, teachers, book groups. It's crazy. It's
And
great.
the feedback's been fantastic from all of our
Feedback has
customers.
been wonderful, considering we weren't sure. You know, there was some negativity in the press, but it seems like most of those people have all come to terms and realized that we have a great library to offer the
They were
public
just
now.
waiting for it to be open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just
They're
need to
all
see it.
using the library now.
Exactly.
So, anything happened fun since you were here last?
Well, we just found out that the Southeast Branch Library is actually going to open.
Yay!
So we're very excited about that. Looking at a July 9th date.
Hey, that's
So-
my birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Michael.
Yeah,
for
give me
your
a cake.
birthday, I will open a library for you. How's
Oh,
that
that's
sound?
awesome.
Excellent. There will be cake.
Were you going to name it after me?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't say what parts.
The cake, not the library.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Wheat cake.
So if you're just joining us again, this is Volumes, the Austin Public Library radio show on KOOP 91.7 FM and streaming on koop.org. Show details are at library.austintexas.gov/volumes. And again, we are talking with librarians Zarissa Cline and Ayne Ray, and we're going to get into the 2018 Adult Summer Reading Program. So summer is basically here. It's technically around the corner, but I mean, it's humid and hot. So we're ready to roll. What are we going to do? We got a lot of stuff offered. Which one do you want to talk about first?
Well, if you want to book your summer with the library, there's a lot of options. We're starting out with a Pride Prom this year, which is a pretty special event in our special events center at the new Central Library. That's going to have music with DJ Girlfriend, last year's top DJ in Austin.
Oh, really?
Oh,
they had a
yeah.
contest.
She's
for that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then there's if you want to explore drag makeup, we're having a drag makeup station with Silba Storm and Ginger Snaps, local, pretty experienced and local celebrity makeup artists. And you can get some facial hair or eye makeup done.
Wow.
If you, we'll have a pronoun station where you can make a button with the pronouns you prefer to be addressed by for the evening.
If you already have facial hair, can you still get your eyes done?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You
We'll
can
just do a
even-
comb over for you, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, whoever wants whichever one can get it done. So, yeah, bring your partner of
Will there be
choice.
wigs available
No.
for us bald
No.
guys? No.
But you
But we
can
can-
sign up for the Lip Sync for Your Library contest.
What's that?
Well, that would be where exactly basically what it sounds like. You can lip sync for your library. We'll have a sign-up sheet or a sign-up page available, and all you have to do is have a 3-minute song and email it into us, and then you too can compete for the title of Best Lip Syncer.
Now, is that during the Pride prom?
That is indeed.
So you've got multiple things going on in this one.
yeah.
This is a big event. This is a prom extravaganza.
Yeah. This ain't your everyday prom.
This
So,
one takes place Thursday,
Jimmy-
June 7th.
Yeah.
Just so I don't know if we put that out there. And it'll
Yeah,
be from
there's-
6 to 9 p.m. Mm-hmm. So it's during our regular open hours.
Yes, so the library will be open. You can come on in. Councilmember Jimmy Flanagan is coming to be one of the judges for the lip sync contest, along with some other local celebrities. And then after that,
Will he be getting dressed up?
that's up to him.
Let's put the pressure on.
We'll be having a drag show with local drag performers Eaton Johnson, Althea Trix, Honey St. Clair, who will also be our MC for the lip sync contest, and Mona Lisa will be coming out to give us a big performance with some pizzazz, and then DJ Girlfriend is going to end out the night for us with some party dancing jams, and you can just rock out for the evening. The traveling photo booth will also be there, so you can get pictures of your group. Dress up fancy. It's a prom.
Yeah.
You can go all out.
Please
Deck
go
out.
all out.
We're
Please.
at the Boutonniere, and the
Encouraged.
Cap Metro is providing free day passes from 3 park and ride locations around town.
That's awesome.
It'll be really nice.
That's handy. Nice.
Yes.
So, man, that's just one. That's just a start, guys. I mean, and then after that, you've got Harry Potter 21st birthday party.
Yes, and a little known fact, actually, Harry Potter's birthday is actually the same as J.K. Rowling.
Oh, well.
Yeah. It's like, well, if you get a creative character,
What a
I'm going to create their
coincidence.
birthday. And so this is because it's his 21st birthday. That's why we're doing it as an adult event.
Yes,
and,
again, these
because,
are adult events.
One of the events is Quidditch Pong, so we really, that's
Explain
really
that to
21
me.
plus.
There's some butterbeer mocktails, so sip one of those. So there'll be 3 Quidditch hoops set up on the table that you have to get the ping pong ball through to go through into the cups.
I'll probably get in trouble for this, but I'm not that big of a Harry Potter fan. Sorry, everybody. So
It's
explain to
okay.
me what the Quidditch is.
The Quidditch is the game that they play, and it's sort of like a
Wizarding
flying
World?
broomstick.
Oh, okay. I've seen that.
Yeah, game.
So there's hoops that are on poles in the air, and they fly on their broomsticks to throw balls through the hoops.
But we
And
won't have
there's-
any of those flying broomsticks.
No flying broomsticks are available. Bring your own broomstick.
If you have a flying one,
BYOB.
please bring it.
There's also going to be some Hogwarts house-themed crafts, and there's going to be a photo booth there as well. So we really encourage people to dress up if they want to. It's not required, but
Yeah.
adds a little special pizzazz and fun to it.
Nothing's required.
And don't forget the trivia scavenger hunt.
That's
there
right.
are prizes for that.
And again, this is at the Harry Potter 21st birthday party. That will be on Friday, June 29th, 7 to 9 p.m. at the Old Quarry branch. Costumes are welcome.
Oh, yes.
So the
Costumes
scavenger
encouraged.
hunt, everything's going to be Harry Potter themed, I'm assuming.
Everything's Harry Potter.
So costumes.
I mean, you can be a muggle if you want. Muggles are welcome also.
They were in there too, yeah.
They were. Totally legit.
Like me, yeah. All right, and then let's see where we're at here. What can you tell me about events and programs that the community would have access throughout the city, different branches of Austin Public Library, that we aren't having here at this? Like there's the Austin or Library After Dark event.
That's right. One of the things we want to make sure that people know is when they come into the library and they get one of these, you can't see it, I'm holding it up, and I don't know why because we're on the radio. Just use your imagination. So the flyers that we're handing out have all of our main category events for the summer reading program, but that is by no stretch of the imagination everything that's going on for adults in the summer or in libraries this summer. So these are just the main ones that we're really promoting, but every branch is going to have their own individual events for adults as well.
Yeah. So if you get your hands on one of these Book Your Summer catalogs, know that this isn't everything that's happening at the library throughout the summer. This is just part of our Book Your Summer theme. Continue to check the website because we have locations that are doing things outside of
Absolutely.
Book Your Summer that are still going to be awesome, like the Library After Dark.
Indeed.
Yes. That'll be at the Central Library. It's a unique opportunity to party in the rooftop garden after hours.
What?
Yes.
What? I know.
Come out.
Now,
get
when
the
you
place
say
to
party, what do you
yourself.
mean party?
Well, there might be some adult beverages available
Ain't no party like a library party.
All right, at the library.
and exclusive nighttime access to the rooftop garden,
A
which
view,
has an amazing view across the river,
such an
the
expansive.
South Austin area right along Cesar Chavez
Yeah,
and the Seahome Power Plant.
that's going to be a great event. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to admit, I do know a little bit about it because I'll be spinning some tunes for this event. And we're going to have
That's
some
right.
good old 70s funk and soul going on for you.
Wow, chicka wow.
Yeah.
DJ.
So, all right. I'm going to have to take a break here in a minute to hear some events that are happening all over town. And when we come back, we'll finish our discussion with Zarissa and Ayne about the Austin Public Library summer reading programs.
My name is Blair Parsons, and I'm a librarian at the Central Library. Each week, I highlight a selection of programs for adults that are happening around the Austin Public Library. Our full list of programs may be found on the library's events calendar. Thursday, May 24th, the Central Library hosts the 2018 Pulitzer Prize winner for history, Jack E. Davis, author of The Gulf, The Making of an American Sea. The Gulf presents an all-encompassing narrative of the Gulf of Mexico, from the sport fish that brought early tourism to the Gulf shores, to Hollywood's flirtation with the first offshore oil wells, as it inspired and empowered, sometimes to its own detriment, the diverse groups of growing a nation. Mr. Davis will read excerpts, participate in discussion, and sign copies of his book. The program begins at 7 o'clock p.m. in the Central Library's Special Events Center, Thursday, May 24th. Friday morning, May 25th, in conjunction with Pure Action, the Yarborough Branch Library will host an hour-long yoga class for seniors. Participants can work from a chair or on the floor, and yoga props will be provided. Yoga for seniors begins at 11 o'clock a.m., Friday, May 25th at the Yarborough Branch Library.
Hey there, Austin. This is Jamie here to tell you all about this week's events at the Austin Public Libraries. Looking for somewhere to de-stress during finals? The Austin Public Library is here to help. At Free Play Gaming, teens have access to the PS4, Xbox 360, and Wii U, and tons of games including Super Smash Bros., Mario Party, Rocket League, and more. Free Play Gaming's next session is Thursday, May 24th from 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the Carver branch. This program is open to ages 10 to 17. More details on Free Play Gaming and additional programs can be found at library.austintexas.gov/events.
This is Monica Lozano, Youth Services Librarian at the Ruiz branch. I get to highlight some of our children's programming this week. Bow Wow Reading with Daisy the Dog. Certified Austin Dog Alliance volunteer teams with trained therapy dogs will be waiting for kids to read stories to them. This program improves children's reading and communication skills by employing a powerful method, reading to a dog. Open to children of all reading levels and suggested for ages 5 and up. Thursday, May 24th at 11:15 at the Ruiz branch. Early Literacy Playgroup. Playing is learning. Play is a great way to help develop and reinforce early literacy skills. This come-and-go program is designed to give caregivers and their children time to explore together. Toys, board books, and a weekly craft will be provided. Recommended for children ages 3 to 5. Friday, May 25th at 10:15 at the Pleasant Hill branch. For more information, go to library.austintexas.gov.
You're listening to Volumes, the Austin Public Library radio show. on Co-op 91.7 FM and KOOP.org. Radio for people, not for profit.
Support comes from East Side Pies, local pizza with local ingredients. 3 locations around Austin: East Side off Rosewood, Airport and 53rd, and Anderson Lane. Take out or eat in. Online ordering now available at eastsidepies.com.
Support for Co-op comes from Malvern Books, specializing in literature and poetry from independent publishers, with a focus on lesser-known and emerging literary voices. Malvern Books is located at 29th and Rio Grande, with on-site parking available. Open 7 days. More information at malvernbooks.com.
And welcome back. For the announcements, we listen to the librarian telling us about the library events this week. The complete list of events, again, can be found at library.austintexas.gov/events. Let's get back to our guests, our conversation with Zarissa Cline and Ayne Ray about Austin Public Library summer reading programs. We have only gotten into really 2 of them, and then we sidetracked into one that's not part of the program. So let's focus more on the program.
We can do that. We've been doing it
Try not to
all
confuse our
spring.
listeners. Yeah. Okay, guys, so back to this program's happening from June to August. We've mentioned the Pride Prom. That's, again, happening Thursday, June 7th from 6 to 9 p.m. Then we have the Harry Potter 21st birthday party, and that's happening Friday, June 29th, 7 to 9 p.m. And at both, you are encouraged to, if you'd like, it's just a suggestion, wear clothes that fit the theme.
Yes. Pride prom.
What would you wear to
Harry
prom?
Potter.
What would you wear to a Pride prom?
Exactly.
That's up to you. All right, so next we're going to talk about the library escape room, the H2O No.
Oh, no! Yeah, that's pretty spectacular. We have a librarian who's been working with one of Austin's premier escape room designers.
Oh, right. So this is no fly by the seat of your pants
No.
production here.
There's 3D printed materials. If you look at our event on Facebook or on the library website, there's a robotic arm that will be part of the escape room in solving the puzzles. Well, wait, what is an escape room?
Yeah.
Well, basically, it's going to be a place where you go in the door. There'll be a room set up with all sorts of puzzles and different clues around the room that you need to follow to discover the way to shut down the countdown before it gets to 0.
So you're on a timer.
You're on a timer.
You're in a room that you have to get out of.
Exactly. So you're going to be part of a team of 8 special agents
So it's a team.
working together to track down the elusive international villain, Dr. Inferno.
Dum, dum, dum. So folks could show up with their own groups of 8 people. If
Yep.
you've got 8 friends you
We've
trust.
got an Eventbrite. So sign up
Sign
on an Eventbrite with your buddies, or if you want to come on your own, you'll be paired up with other folks interested in that time slot, and you'll work together to solve the puzzles and find out where in Dr. Inferno's secret lab, which that's what you found. This room is Dr. Inferno's secret lab, and you have to figure out how to shut down the microwave emitter that is set to evaporate all the water in Austin.
Oh
If
my
you don't
goodness.
stop it, Barton Springs is gone forever.
This is dramatic.
No. So we want to keep it a nice splashy summer for everybody. Come on out to the escape room. It's at 4 locations around town, 4 different Saturdays. And it's going to
Give those
be
dates.
on Saturday, July 7th, 12 to 8 p.m., Saturday, July 21st, Saturday, July 28th, and Saturday, August 4th. All of those days you can sign up for time slots between 12 and 8 p.m.
And where do we find the sign up?
The sign up is going to be posted on the library event page and on the Facebook event page, where you can also RSVP as soon as those are live.
Right on. So there is going to be some water play?
We can't give too much away.
Okay. I'm trying to give the people what they want.
There's puzzles,
And it's going to be fun.
infinity mirrors.
Well, those are ones that just look like they go forever and ever and ever.
You can't give too much away.
All right. I'm trying for you folks, but I guess you just have to show up and figure it out for yourselves. So again, it's all Saturdays, July 7th, and they're all going to be at 12 to 8. July 7th is going to be at the Pleasant Hill branch. The July 21st is at Ruiz branch. The July 28th is at the Twin Oaks branch. And the August 4th is at Little Walnut Creek branch. And these aren't consecutive or anything. There's nothing like you're working.
Nope. Each one is going to be separate.
Come to
on
one or
its
come to
own.
all.
Exactly.
Okay. Can you come single and you guys will help assist in
There'll
grouping
be
people
somebody
together?
there to help if dead ends happen. But definitely.
So it might be a nice way to meet new friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to have to hit that one up. And there's only 4 options, so. And then after that, we've got Master Pancake Theater presents Grease.
Yeah, for those of you who may not be familiar with Master Pancake Theater, they are mockumentarians,
Yeah.
if that's a word. If not, I just made it up
should
right
be.
now. So what they do is they take popular movies or bad movies, kind of in the Mystery Science Theater 3000 vein, and mock them. And so Grease is a well-beloved musical, and I have to admit, I love it, but it is also just rife for
It has its
mockery.
material.
Yeah, exactly. And they're teenagers in high school, but they're all 35.
Yeah.
And that horrible message of
You're
you
right.
too can get the man you want if you totally change your entire self.
That's right.
What's wrong with that?
And what's
No.
supposed to happen over summers
Yes,
stays in summer.
Stays in the summer, right? Exactly. So that's going to be an absolutely fantastic event. We are so excited about that. That's going to be at the Central Library on Thursday, July 12th. And because it's movies, we're going to have popcorn and candy and drinks and just a ton of fun.
Can we have some tubs of hair grease?
I don't see why not.
Bring your own hair grease.
Bring your own hair grease.
if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say costumes are encouraged, but I have a feeling we won't turn anybody away if you came looking like characters from Grease.
Danny Zuko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a request. Somebody come dressed like that. All right.
But they're really popular. The Master Pancake guys have a tremendous following, so we're expecting a really great crowd, and it's going to be so much fun.
You guys have done a lot of work with reaching out to local agencies and making this a lot of fun.
Libraries
I'm
are
impressed,
all about
ladies.
partnerships, yeah.
Yeah, this is sounding like a good program so far, and we're not even done.
Nope.
We then have the Austin Symphony Ensemble, an instrument petting zoo. I've always wanted to ask, what happens in an instrument petting zoo?
What happens at the instrument petting zoo stays at the instrument petting zoo.
It sounds like it should.
I mean,
It's a wonderful opportunity. The Austin Symphony, often during their regular events has an instrument petting zoo, and that's basically where you can try a classical event. Like, how many times do you have a chance to, actually get your hands on, say, a French horn
Right.
or an oboe or something like that?
Yeah, they're not cheap items.
No,
Or a violin.
exactly. Right.
And they'll give a little, basic 101. Here's how you hold it. This is, how it feels. You can press the keys. It'll be, and since
You
this
may
is
discover you
an
have a
event-
prodigy in your family.
You never know.
No, well, this is for adults, and it's never too late to learn a musical instrument. But this is your chance to try one out without having to wait for the kids to try it all out first, and a unique opportunity.
Yeah, don't wait for your kids to ask it. Treat yourself.
Exactly.
There we go. Treat
Yeah.
yourself.
Treat
And
yourself.
we're so excited to be working with the Austin Symphony. They're absolutely amazing. They're just renowned musicians. Austin's oldest performing arts organization.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And they've designed a special program, including music about how the human spirit can transcend oppression. It's a daring examination of the intersection between art and politics, and will be including works by Shostakovich, the concentration camp prisoners at Terezin, and additional pieces related to World War II, the Holocaust, and the Soviet Union. So history buffs, music buffs, come on out.
That all sounds pretty relevant.
And it is a
Might be cathartic for some.
Just a little for some reason.
It's really fantastic too, because symphony tickets are not inexpensive, and so
Again,
to be
yeah.
able to see musicians of this caliber to get an ensemble like that. And
It'll
just
be a treat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
it
gonna
usually
be
takes
wonderful.
once for you to see somebody doing something great to be truly inspired. I mean, I saw one drawing that my father did, and that has set me on my path of being a designer. So bringing yourself as an adult out to see something that you've never done before could find yourself, hunting down your own trombone. So that is, again, did we say the date? That's Saturday, August 18th from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Ruiz branch. And next, we want to talk about the APL Makes podcasting.
Now, this is a unique event. Cass has been developing this at the Manchac Road branch, and it'll be held Friday, August 24th from 6:30 to 9.
Cass is the local librarian at
She's the librarian who's in charge and has been putting this all together.
the Manchac branch.
At the Manchac branch, talking to local podcasters, and there'll be a adult story hour during the first part of the event.
So you can show up, listen to stories, and be part of a live podcast recording.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So
So they're actually making a recording of this
They're
event.
Exactly.
You'll see live. There's a professional group coming in that will be recording that, so you can observe that, participate in that, and then there'll be a live panel afterwards of multiple local podcasters who will discuss, hey, what's it like starting a podcast? What are the basics? What do you need to know? What should you do? What should you not do?
How much time do you put into it?
Right.
Exactly. And then we'll have podcast recording equipment there that you can try out. You can
So cool. You get to feel out exactly what components are necessary to do this correctly.
exactly the hardware involved.
Yeah.
And then there'll be Canva, which is online program to make cover art for a podcast, and there will also be a professional photographer there who can take headshots, and a nice professional headshot is pretty great to have on your website. And
That's true.
I don't know, you were to say be promoting a podcast of some kind.
Or anything.
And there's also popsicles.
Ah.
At 6 o'clock when the library closes. They'll be setting up, and in the meantime, paletas and sparkling water will be available outside for those waiting to get in to our excellent evening of podcasting exploration.
It's going to be amazing. There's going to be so much for people to do.
Some priceless education and some good treats. All right, we need to wrap it up, and I know we've got. Let me just say quickly, the APL Makes podcasting, that is happening August 24th. That's a Friday, 6:30 to 9 p.m., and that is at the Manchac Road branch. And we have mystery author Mark Pryor, who is going to show up and discuss the art of mystery writing in his books. That's going to be Saturday, August 25th, 1 to 2:30 p.m. at the Millwood branch. And then Pachanga, excuse me.
It's a celebration of salsa, merengue, and cumbia. You can dance. There'll be dance performers there who are local dancing artists. And there's a big name potential music guest who
We're all sitting here with
might be
fingers
coming
crossed.
out.
Little Easter eggs.
Yeah, a little Easter egg coming out, playing for the rest of the evening. So get your
Dance to the
dancing
rhythm of
shoes.
Salsa, merengue, cumbia.
And it's great that we're opening with Pride Prom, which is just a big party, dance party, all sorts of other elements as well, and ending with a giant dance party
And we're
as
going to
well.
compile a playlist of a lot of materials that we keep within the Central Library.
Right, yeah, we're showcasing all of the different kind of Latin American music that we have within the collection.
Right on.
And-
Well, go ahead. Did you have one more thing?
Real quick, at the bottom of the flyer at any of the local libraries, you can write down the title and the author of your favorite summer book and turn it in to pick up one of 2 library exclusive patches beginning June 11th until the end of August.
All right, guys, look for those little book your summer cards at your local branch. And that's the end of our show today. We've got to take off. I want to thank Zarissa and Ayne again for coming in and taking your time to go over these programs.
For
and
sure.
Thanks, Michael.
to DJ for running the helm. Thank you, sir. All right, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Volumes, the Austin Public Library radio show. Special thanks to our producer, DJ Harris, and to the musicians who composed and performed our original theme song, Andrew Noble on violin, Kirk Duvall on guitar, and Mike Wheat on percussion. And thanks to you, our listeners. Volumes, the Austin Public Library radio show, airs Wednesday afternoons at 2:30 on Co-op 91.7 FM and koop.org. If you catch us mid-show, full episodes and other details can be found at library.austintexas.gov/volumes.